Ken here from the Retro Toy Escapades channel in Malaysia. There's a ton of new announcements from Mattel and Masters of the Universe to get to. We are now seeing the official images from Mattel of the new cartoon collection figures. Special thanks to Canal Dos Rosmineros for breaking the news online to the MOTU community on Instagram. So, we're going to be covering all of these images on the channel today. Also, let's try to get more support going for the channel. If you enjoy the content here, do consider supporting the channel by clicking on the join button to sign up as a channel member here on YouTube or signing up to the Retro Toy Escapades Patreon page. Members have access to exclusive content, priority replies, and video requests. Thank you, and I look forward to having you guys on board. We've already seen a lot of coverage of the new He-Man and Beast-Man figures already, as these are already circulating out there, and I also covered some in-hand images of both figures in a recent video. But as mentioned, these are the official images of the new figures. Okay, this is how Mattel wanted the figures to be showcased for the promotional images and the sales listings. Of course, only the most perfect figures are seen here. Pretty much the pinnacle of accomplishment in painting techniques. There's no blemishes of any kind to be seen here. Now, a lot of people out there already own these two figures by now, like I said, especially if you're in the US. But on the off chance that you're one of the few that do not have them yet and want to see more of what they feature, thankfully, Mattel has got you covered, all right? Now, Mattel has shared some HD photos like of the back of He-Man here, where you can see the sheath for the sword that he comes with that's attached to his harness. You can have him holding up both of the swords that he comes with, or have one parked in the sheath while he uses both hands to grip the other. We also get clearer pictures of the hover ray device that Beastman comes with, which, as covered in my earlier video, is a very cartoon-specific device that he uses. We're also getting some newer images here, like of the cartoon Tila figure. Now, we first saw images of her at SDCC 2023, and right away it was obvious that this figure was a total standout. Possibly the best 5-inch scale figure of Tila to ever be crafted. Now, I do wonder if that body armor is removable for an alternate look. Now, she does come with a very generous assortment of all new accessories, the sword, the shield, and what appears to be a drone of some kind. Definitely, beyond any doubt, this would be one of the fan favorite figures of the year. And we also get a good look at Filmation Trapjaw. I'm not really a fan of how shockingly red he looks with the cartoon colors. Okay, I gotta be honest, but he is striking for sure. Trapjaw is typically an instant sellout figure, except for the time that they brought in that Masterverse Revelation figure, and there's tons of those still on shelves here. Now, I can see that there's going to be a lot of fun to be had mixing and matching the weapons and parts on this figure with the previous Origins versions of the character. Although, he does seem to not include the claw, okay? But he does get another cartoon-specific item here, which looks like a translucent relic of some kind. It looks boring and unnecessary, but sound off in the comments if this rings a bell. Lastly, we have the Filmation cartoon Skeletor. Now, I gotta say honestly, okay, this Skeletor is one of the best looking versions of Skeletor to ever be included on a single packed card. He also gets a generous assortment of accessories. You get the standard Havoc staff, the power sword, but then he also gets these two masks of power, which are based off the classic TV episode, and also the comic book, all right, that was included with the original set of mini comics from the 80s. Now, you know, this figure looks very striking, all right? The colors are very bright, way more brighter than the muted colors that come with the Filmation Skeletor figure that's included in the 2-pack, okay? The one with the We Friends figure that's going out on Mattel Creations in a few days. So I would say that both Filmation Origin style figures of Skeletor here look different from the other in terms of the color. And the sculpting on this figure is great. The sculpt on the face looks suitably intimidating, I would say. And the two masks that it comes with, all right? Now, these two, okay, apparently they can be attached to his face, right? Just like that, right? So they're not just props for him to hold on to. But, you know, I mean, the masks themselves actually look a bit silly, okay, to be honest. I mean, those that we saw in the 80s mini comic, those look terrifying, okay? This one here, I mean, it just looks kind of goofy, all right? Sound off in the comments. Guys, let me know what you think of these images of the cartoon collection figures from MOTU. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to show your support for the channel so that I can keep bringing you more content like this.